All right, so let's get started here. Just give you an idea of the type of cards that we do here at Dieter Designs. This is an example of a standard 14-point glossy card that you'd get pretty much all day long at Vistaprint or any typical online upload card service. So very thin, very flimsy, and that's about it. Glossy. It's fine. It gets the point across, gets the message delivered. But I want to show you what we can do around here because showing you the graphic images of the art do not show you what is capable with cards. So I'm going to do my best to give you an idea of exactly what we are capable of around here. So one example would be something like this. This is a cold foil. Let me catch the light just right. You can see that shine. It's very cool. I believe it's maybe a 28 point, something like that. Colored edges. You can see it's kind of got a coppery edge to it. Very beautiful card. And here's the contact information on the back. All right. And then we have Zest. You may have seen in the portfolio already. These are suede cards. Very cool texture. I don't know if you can make that texture out in there, but it's very nice texture. And then we have the silver foil and red foil. They're about, I'd say probably a 16 point. And red foil on the back, and some silver and red foil for the contact information. Very cool cards. And then here's some 15-point silk lamb. So they're not super thick, but they're a step up from the 14-point glossies. Reason being is you have 2 rounded corners. You can do 4 rounded corners, but we opted for 2 here. You have some spot UV on the printed elements on the card. You can see that going on. We flip it over, and some more spot UV activity going on just the printed elements. And the epic on the front is actually silver foil. Very cool. And then here's another 15-point silk lamb. Check this one out. So you don't see anything kind of like this, but as soon as you tilt it and hit the light just right, the M pattern shows up all over the card in the spot UV. Very cool. Blue foil, very nice, 4 rounded corners. Back printed ink. And these are 15-point silk lamb. Very cool. These are very interesting cards that we did. They're not the same size as a typical set of business cards. They're a little shorter, right? So I'll make them stand out just a little bit. 32 point, and these are die cut. So this top layer is actually die cut. If you can see that. It's die cut, revealing the top of the bottom layer. And the top of the bottom layer is matte black with copper foil. And then we have a copper foil on top of the top layer as well. Very cool cards. Wood grain print, backside, copper foil information. They're a little beat up on the edges because these have been sitting in my display box for quite some time and people have been handling them. Here's another example of some 15-point silk lamb. Spot UV, you can see the red is kind of matte. Actually, Madrid and red is matte. And then we have silver foil dots on the letters to make it kind of look like bolts on the letters. And then fabrication is silver foil. 2 rounded corners, once again, 15-point, not super thick, but very nice and gets the point across effectively. Backside, spot UV, and some more information on the rear. So very cool cards. Same thing here, 15-point silk lamb. Let's see, I got 2 connected. 15-point silk lamb, spot UV, silver photography, 4 rounded corners. Very nice cards. Backside, nice sunset. And oh, look at that. You don't see it, and you tilt it, and the spot UV ghosts her name right onto the card, Amy Bowen. Very cool effect. Forgot I did that. Mega Consulting. We have another one that's not exactly the same height as a typical card. It's a little shorter. All kinds of elements going on here. Prismatic silver foil, 32-point die cut. You can see that cut out the top. So the top of the bottom card is prismatic silver foil. And then again, ghosting spot UV with the pattern of the icon of the company, Mega Consulting. Same thing on the rear, spot UV, and silver prismatic foil on the back for our contact information. Awesome cards. Let's see, iHip. These are, I believe, 48 point cards. Debossed spot UV and the deboss. Very cool representation on the colored edges on these because they're so thick. Orange colored edges, contact info on the rear, but really that's where it's at. These really cool thick cards. So nice layout. Sunstate Company is again another example of some 15-point silk lambs, spot UV. Let's see if we can get that to hit. There we go. And silver foil for Art of the Environment, backside, printed, and spot UV the elements. And let's see, another cold foil card. When you spot UV elements on a cold foil card, it appears to be a foil stamp actually on these. So very neat effect. Awesome color palette. Here's a very special die cut that we did for Paul Tiarina at SHT, Superhuman Transformation. We took his logo and just made little card emblems out of it. Again, die cut. You can see that right there. Silver foil on the top of the bottom layer, and then silver foil information. Backside, some more silver foil information. Very cool handouts. People don't forget stuff like this. And one more, 15-point silk lamb. Let's see. Yep, spot UV going on there. Some gold foil for the information. 15-point, not super thick, but still beautiful cards. And backside, some more gold foil, and yeah, no spot UV. Oh yeah, spot UV on his name right there. I don't know if you can catch that. A little shine. So there you go. That's what we're capable of here. This is giving an example of the foils that are available for your cards potentially that you can use and play with. There's the prismatics. Very cool effect. So there you go. Give us a call, and we will be happy to help you out with your high-end, ultra-premium business card needs. Thanks.